what is your heart passion? What is it that you love most of all of the things that you do? What really sparks you?
I love kids. I love kids.
Okay, good morning, Green Country. Thanks for dropping by this morning. Today's guest, we've already been having some good laughs here in the studio, but today's guest is busy as a bee, as bashful as a blooming flower. Forgive all of the acronyms or synonyms or whatever. She's also a teacher, so she's going to be able to correct me if I'm using the wrong grammatical syntax here. So anyway, my guest today in the studio is Amanda Cash. She's been here with us every week in some form or fashion because Amanda is not only a teacher, but she's also a beekeeper.
Yeah, loosely.
We're going to expand on that. And she's also the owner of Reba's Buds and Blooms right here in Henryetta, Oklahoma. So that's why I say you've been with us in some way every single week on the set.
Yes.
And I finally wrangled her. And we used a little, I don't know, guilt maybe. Persuasion. We caught her in a weak moment. Amanda, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
It's going to be a fun time, I have no doubt. We've already had a few laughs, as I said. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. So let's break the ice because I know that we sometimes get all tense and stuff as we're here. So we do a segment every week called Cup of the Week. You brought a cute little mug. Share that with me.
I have to have my wiener babies. This is Gus when he was a baby.
Oh.
He's 6 now and then has a little brother, Jack, that's 3. They're named after Cinderella because I'm a huge Disney fan. So Gus and Jack are the mice. They're my babies. Everyone that knows me knows my babies. So
that's wonderful. My baby's in the car. He has to come with me everywhere, so he has to sit in the car while we record. So that's so sweet. Okay, so you love your little wiener babies.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about the rest of your family, though.
Robert and I are married. We live on Arbika. My family is from Council Hill. My dad is generational there. I have 2 sisters. Of course, my mom, and then I come from a family of teachers. So my mom has her teaching degree. She never taught. And then my older sister teaches at OSUIT, and my little sister teaches at Midway. I have cousins and relatives that also teach.
So it's just really in your DNA
to
go into education. Yeah.
I didn't really think about anything else. I have 3 kids of my own, 2 boys and a girl, and 2 of them are local to Council Hill, and then 1 lives south in Oklahoma. And then I have my grandbabies.
Yeah. How many grandbabies do you have?
5. So my oldest son is 3, my daughter is 2, and then my youngest son is 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And they're all young. They're all under 8.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
So, yeah. They keep you busy, don't they? And it's wonderful that they're all here local.
Yes.
I can't even put my head around what that would be like.
It is.
So,
it's a blessing.
Do you get to have them a lot?
I have my daughter's 2 boys quite a bit because we're on the same. She actually works at a bank here in town, so they're more local and easy to.
I have the so much respect and gratitude for grandparents that are local to the grandkids. I'm telling you, mine are all 5 hours away, and the grandparents that are there for them on a daily basis. That's just so
It's
special.
hard not to have some jealousy.
It
because
is, yeah.
You want that.
It is. Thank you for acknowledging that.
No, it is. It is very hard because, especially being so busy in your own life. Like, I want them more and I want to be around them more, but we don't have a lot of the time because it's so much. It's harder as a grandma.
Yeah.
To keep up.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
But
So you hit the nail on the head right there. You're so busy. You've got so much going on, and that's really what we're going to talk about today. Because I just love the fact that, you know, I get to meet women, because as I say all the time, and I'm not complaining about it, it's just the way it is. I'm in the office, strapped to the business so much of the time that I don't get out and meet women, and this opportunity here with the show gives me that chance, because I don't know if our paths would have crossed.
I don't think so.
Otherwise. So you and Robert, your husband, you got several businesses going on. So what do you want to talk about first? You want to talk about C3, or do you want to talk about the floral shop? How did all of these things come to play?
Okay, so when Robert and I met and dated and married, he already had the farm started. So since we've been together, we have added the bloodlines of the cows, the Highland cows, and tried to get the bloodline built.
Okay, so let's talk about your farm then. The name of your farm is C3.
Yes, and he's a third.
Okay.
So it's a namesake too. And then we also played off the 3 with the Henryetta, Highlands, and honey. So we've been working really hard to build up the honey, which I don't do. I'm not a bee person. I'm scared of them. But so we've tried to really build up and put a lot of time and effort, and we have hives in Henryetta. We have some at my parents in Council Hill. We have some at some rent properties. So we've tried to build that up and keep it growing. We've tried to keep breeding the Highlands and getting the bloodlines, and we've actually been blessed to be able to start selling some of our calves off. So that's kind of getting to a higher level.
And for anybody that doesn't know, the Highlands are those cute cows.
Yeah, he calls them, the people love the furry cows. They're the furry cows. So it's just, I grew up on a farm, so I've always had the cows with my parents and all that, but this is my first Highland experience. And there is a difference. Like they're a different breed.
In what way? Are they temperamental, or are they as do they have as much personality as their fuzziness says they do?
I don't know if it's a mental thing or part of it. You have to be more careful because of the horns, because they do throw them around more. They are very docile, so they're easy. To me, they're easier to calm down. They're more of a pet breed for people. Yeah. They are actually a meat breed. They are bred for meat. It is really good.
I have not that I'm aware of, had any steak or any beef from that breed.
We should bring you some, because we have some.
I do need to try that, because we are grill masters. Yeah.
We're eating Ruger right now. But yeah, it's
okay. Yeah, I would love to try that. And now we already have your other product in our home, so I'm gonna hold that up. C3 honey.
Yes.
We do a lot of this.
We have a great following. People have been very
supportive.
Yes, supportive with it.
Well, when you have a good product, it's easy to do.
It's a lot of nights and weekends for Robert. Like he does a lot out there with the bees, but he loves it. To him, it's relaxing. He's got to meet a lot of people, like nationwide, really, because he talks to a lot of people about it and how to get better and how to perfect it and how to grow it. And
how did that all start for you all? Did you just have a hive at the house? You know, well, we may as well make good of this, or
no? He just thought it'd be fun, and he's a researcher, so he just thought it'd be fun, and he just started as a hobby, and just grew from there because he likes it so much.
So, how much do you produce? Do you have any idea what that number is?
No. That's one of the luxuries of my life, is he multitasks and multi-manages so well that a lot of it, if he needs help, he'll be like, hey, can you come help me?
Yeah.
If not, he has things handled, and I just get to watch him do it.
Yeah. So you all have owned Reba's Buds and Blooms for how long now?
I believe it is going on 3 years.
Time passes so fast.
It does. It's either 3 or 4, but I think it's 3. Yeah. 3, 4 years. Yes.
3, 4 years.
Yes.
What possessed you to decide we want to own a flower shop?
It started as we were looking for a business that we could both be a part of and grow together and be together more, because I was driving, teaching, and it just took a lot of time. So we were trying to get a way to be together and all that. So we were driving one day. He was actually driving me to school. He would take me every now and then just so we could have like car time together.
Yeah.
And we saw that it was up for sale. We're like, that's crazy. And in my past life, before I moved back to this area, I lived in Muskogee, and I would work part-time in one of my friend's shops there. And she had like a little retail antique, like new product, old product. And I loved the way she did it, and it was so fun. Like I loved working there, just a couple hours here and there.
Yeah.
And we were like, man, that could be cool. So then we got to like researching it and looking into it. And actually Heath, the florist, is from Council Hill too. Everyone knows that. And so I had known him from that, not well, but families, acquaintances. And part of our thing was, well, if we do this, Heath, are you going to stay? 'Cause that's huge. That's
huge.
And he was like, oh yeah, he'll stay and still be designing and doing all that. So we was like, okay, we could try to grow the retail part and add our stuff to it, and then have Heath still do that. And it just fell into place, and here we are.
Yeah, and it is a great little gift shop.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people know that.
It really is. And I, not being here for a long time, although I am, closer to a decade than I can imagine. I mean, truly, time has flown by. But I didn't recall, having been in the store early on in our time here, that there was a great, terrific selection of gifts. And now, I mean, you go in, and if you're needing a quick gift, definitely,
well, and
y'all are a place to visit.
That's part of the reason that we put the UPS in, because we knew it was a need in the community, because you'd have to drive to Tulsa. So the UPS has helped our traffic increase crazy amounts.
I'm sure it has.
But people still don't realize the gift selection we have in there. And I try so hard to keep it below retail price. So actually our gifts are below what you would pay even off that A-word, that company.
Yeah.
Check us out, because you're going to save money versus, I know online is the convenience, but you're paying more than what we sell our things for.
Yeah. And I do like to shop local anytime that I can. Always have been that way. I do a lot of the A-word.
Right.
But we definitely spend a lot of money locally as well.
And I think once you have the investment in town, it changes your mindset, because you don't realize how much people put into their local businesses.
Absolutely.
And it's all local businesses. They have so much time and money, and not family time, and not what we want to do. And like you said, I don't have time to get out and socialize with people, and I don't want to come across as rude or unfriendly. Yeah. We have so much going on. It's hard to make the friends and keep the
relationships.
Yes.
And then when you're tired and you finally get to leave, and you're just going straight home.
Exactly.
And you're eating a late dinner, and then you're going to bed.
Yes.
And then we're complaining about the sluggishness that we feel the next morning, because
that's why I've been looking at this camera before. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired today.
Well, it is early morning here. We do record. We have to record here. So for those of you that are watching that may not know, the show does broadcast at 10 a.m., but we're recording this before the workday starts, so that everybody can get where they need to go. So keep that in mind as you're watching. Funny thing this morning, as I was getting ready, and I was looking at the bags under my eyes, and I was curling my eyelash, which I don't do very often, but I did it. And years ago, this is long years ago, I was curling an eyelash and I cut the eyelashes off, and I was like, what would happen if that had occurred this morning? I was like, well, we would have something all brand new to talk about.
No close-ups today.
Yeah, because I don't keep a stash of false lashes anywhere. Oh, we just got a note from our technical director. We're going to take a quick moment for a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Welcome everybody. This is our monthly soft skills workshop here at Work Ready Okmulgee. All these wonderful people are here this month to find, get, and keep a new job. We appreciate them. We want to encourage everybody to come take advantage of our program. We have another one coming up April 20th. We're on downtown at the Square in Okmulgee, 7th and Grand. You can reach us at 539-286-6136. Check out our Facebook at Work Ready Okmulgee, or you can click our banner on the okmulgeelocalnews.com.
Okay, so we're back. Thank you for holding tight with us in our distraction here. It's my fault, you know. I get distracted and we get excited about our conversations. So we do appreciate all of our sponsors, especially this one right here. Gorgeous arrangements, always so beautiful, and they last so long.
We try to keep everything super fresh, and that's another part is we go multiple times a week to Tulsa to get fresh flowers. We don't buy them and keep them in our shop we try to keep everything so it lasts longer for everybody. It's so funny, and he won't admit this, but Robert has a thumb for arranging, and like we sneak stuff in just to see, if people, and he will not admit it.
To see if they notice the difference.
If they can notice, yeah, he's got us out of a couple predicaments because Heath is busy too, and and we tried really hard to give Heath his weekends back after we bought it because he was working 6 days a week, and that's hard and exhausting. So yeah.
So, what are the largest events that you've done? Is it more or less the birthdays, the special occasions?
We've done a few weddings since we've had it that have been very big, and we will actually one of our wholesalers we buy from in Tulsa will let us go up there and use the space to design up there, so we don't have to drive as far the next day for the weddings. But yeah, we've done. I don't want to throw out money amounts or anything, but like 20 centerpieces and the table, the bride's tables and the bouquets and so we will do no matter what.
So in other words, before we take our dollars out of town, let us give you a try.
Right. Yes, and we have photos of everything, so you can see what we've done, and
because there may be some jobs that you're just not able to do because of scheduling.
Exactly, and we've rented U-Haul vans to help us haul our products because we needed the extra space to haul everything. Yeah. We're willing to do what it takes to get what people want done.
Yeah. So you wear so many different hats, and we haven't talked about this beforehand, so I'm really putting you on the spot with this question. Don't get scared. But what is your heart passion? What is it that you love most of all of the things that you do? What really sparks you?
I love kids. I love kids. That is this year being in the pre-K with the 4 or 5-year-olds. I love the little kids. I love every day is different. You get to see their thought processes, how they think things through. It's a love. If I could just
do
kids. Part of the reason why I married Robert, I love being around him. I love us working together. I love being able to have that relationship to go in all facets of our life. I'm very thankful that we bought the flower shop for me to be there, and then he had to do construction on a lot of things, and we're trying to bring it current, and I am hugely blessed that he is you still go teach. It's harder on us as a married couple, but he knows that it makes me happy. He knows that I love the kids. And there will be a point where teaching is over for me and I will be there because it's too much.
Sure.
But I have a great life.
Yeah. Yeah, and I can tell that you love it. And I know. And it takes someone like yourself that loves kids, because that's what makes teachers so fabulous, when they really have a heart for the kids. Look at those beautiful flowers. I didn't mean to get you all misty-eyed.
I didn't mean to get misty-eyed. Don't tell him about it.
Maybe he won't watch this one.
He won't watch this one.
We'll keep him busy. Thank you for your heart. That is so important. Yeah, love that. There's something about those little kids.
Oh my gosh.
And let me tell you what, kindergarten teachers are a huge blessing. Kindergarten and first grade, I can think back about when my kids were in school. Those are some of the best years, those first years in school. Gosh, those first grade and kindergarten teachers just hold a special place for ever.
I don't know that the general public realizes how much teachers put into their job. Like it's a lot. You should go substitute or go, volunteer or go something so you can see like what all goes on, because there is so much love and there is so much just poured into the babies.
Yeah, there absolutely is. Have you always been in the kindergarten?
This is my
area?
16th year. All but 2 years I have taught pre-K kindergarten first. So the majority of it has been the littles.
So at what point you transition out of that, you and Robert, who knows by that time what you'll be doing?
Right. Well, we want to continue to grow the farm, to grow the flower shop. He's got a couple of projects that we're working on trying to get through, added in on it. Our main goal right now is he's renovated, made a brand new cooler in the flower shop. He's doing his office there now, and then we've created the UPS stations. So we're going to start going from the UPS forward, redoing all the walls, redoing the flooring, getting all that up to date.
So are y'all along the lines of the UPS? Are y'all like a franchise? I mean, or are you strictly a drop point? Tell me more about that.
We can do everything a UPS store can do. We can create labels, we can ship worldwide, we can do everything. The only hiccup that we have is we cannot take the QR codes.
Okay.
Some businesses, that big A word, wants to do QR codes because it saves them money. So a UPS official store has to be 90% shipping. We're not 90% shipping.
Sure.
So we can do everything the UPS store does other than the QR codes. So we create labels, we box things up, we do everything other than that.
And someone can always email you that label.
Yes, we do that a lot.
Print it.
We do that a lot, yes.
Because I know at our dealership is a drop point, because we have so many outgoing and incoming things with parts that we're a drop point. But we don't do any of those things that Amanda and Robert do. So right up the street. So good for you guys.
Yes.
Any other types of printing? I mean, because I know some UPS stores do some printing. Are y'all into any of that?
We don't advertise any of it. We would, just to help people out. But we don't advertise that we do that, because we have Browns right behind us and we don't want to step on toes. So, I mean, and we use Browns to print things that we need to get printed.
As do I.
So we don't want to step on his toes or take things away from him, since that is his business.
Sure. All right. So we could sit here and talk for a long time about all of the challenges and blessings that there are of owning your own business. Well, any words of advice that you have for women? Because we're focusing on women and all of the gusto that it takes.
I think as women, I think we're very strong. I think we're stronger than we know that we
know we
are.
are. Mm-hmm.
I do think that no matter who it is, you do need a support system. With your family, your loved ones, your friends, whoever may be, you do need someone that you can talk to and bounce off of, and that will be honest with you and be like, that is great, or girl, you may need to think that through.
Right.
And a lot of times we have people that just, oh yes, yes, yes. Well, sometimes it's not a yes, sometimes it's a no.
Yeah.
And but we can do anything. And
that's so wise for you to say that. And just because people are busy doesn't mean that we don't take the time to pause and pour into other people. So I know that would be true for you just in our getting to know each other here. I have no doubt that if there was a woman that was needing some advice and they reached out to you, same as for me, that we would not make that time.
Exactly.
Take that time out of our day to be able to offer that encouragement or guidance or a silent prayer, whatever it may be.
And I think it's I had graduated high school here, and then I had moved to Muskogee, and it's only an hour away, but you lose your friendships and your connections. So moving back and people come in the store, I've got to reconnect with so many people and new people that I had lost contact with. So I mean, it is wonderful. And like when the ladies come in the store and you hadn't seen them, in years, it's nice, and it's catching up, and it's a good thing.
Yeah, and right there on Main Street, you've got so many great businesses. I had Lavala in here a few weeks ago, and she was so good to mention every single one down there on Main Street.
Yes.
So you've got a great little nucleus there around you as well.
It is, and there's a couple empty buildings, so people should, if you have the dream, check into it, and there's a huge support system.
Yeah, there is, and seek some financial guidance as well. Because there's a lot to starting your own business.
Yes,
you really need to look into, make sure you not dissuading anyone, but just get it all lined out.
Right. And even visiting other towns' businesses. Like we went to, and every time we go on vacation, we would visit flower shops and other places and get ideas and man, look what they're doing there. How we can grow here in town versus the major metropolitan areas.
Absolutely. Amanda, thank you so much for dropping in this morning. It was a great conversation.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. We had some good laughs before the show as well. So thank you guys for tuning in this morning. Be sure and check out Amanda's business there on Main Street, Reba's Buds and Blooms. Try some of their honey. We thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing all of you again next week.
Thank you.